I'm gonna be your trainer for today. It is a special Sunday class. It's not a usual class. It's not the normal classes I do. This is basic and specific for a given up purpose to make sure that there is efficiency onto what we do. Those that follow my English TikTok channel, I have an English TikTok channel. You'll find that at that side also, we are streaming live. It's not a usual class. It's not the normal classes I do. This is basic and specific for a given up purpose. Okay, so I was kicking off the feedback, and now we are ready to go. Okay, so welcome everyone. If you can hear me, give me one in the chat. I just want to make my voice more efficient. I just want to make my voice more efficient today because I'm a little bit exhausted for the long journey I had yesterday. And also I find it very important for me to, so I will be using my robo headsets to see if they could help me, my voice, because I don't have a lot of energy today, to see if my voice will be efficient. So I'll try to bring in my robo headsets to see if I could be more effective than ever before. Okay. All right, if you can still hear me, give me one in the chat. If you can still hear me, give me one in the chat. I've used my robo headsets. Give me one in the chat. Is my voice clear, loud to where you are? I want to minimize my voice because I'm a little bit weak. So instead of me stretching, I want to use my robo headsets to help me to be able to discuss with you today. So beautiful, beautiful, fantastic. And those of us that are following and watching, wherever you are, it's also fine. I'll try my level best to see if we can be able to coordinate no matter where you are joining us from. Okay. Now, friends, let's start my class for today. Right, friends and business partners across the world, today we want to base our lesson and our understanding on something very easy, but also a little bit tricky that I want to base my training on. And what I'm going to discuss here is something very tricky, but also I want everybody to understand it. So I'm going to share my screen to my desktop. Okay. All right. If you can be able to see my screen, give me a one in the chat also. If you can be able to see my screen, give me a one in the chat also. I request for your cooperation so that my training can be very efficient. Beautiful. So since I'm onto I'm onto my desktop, I'm just gonna pick a browser like this, and then just basically come in here and write in the website of Royalq, which is www.royalqs.com. And I hope all of you can see it here. I've already tried to log it in, and it is www.royalqs in small letters. I'm just trying to be royalqs. I'm using capital letters, but it's already here. So that is the website. And basically, when we use the web version, like you can be able to see on my screen, you can see that I'll not allow any recordings because it's already streaming live. So you see, this is the website. This is the web version of Royalq. Okay, this is the web version of Royalq. And in here, if we scroll down, it says Royalq is a quantitative trading robot. I hope you can see. Royalq is robot, makes it easier It's a quantitative trading made by AI robotic services. Serves you 24 hours 7 with multiple styles and experienced strategies. It is a best platform for beginners and experts. And when we come here, why Royalq, we find that they are trying to explain it has over 2 million users. It has $160 million in profit. And we can see that it exists in over 200 countries and worldwide and areas. And down here, we can see it is trustworthy. And the reason why it is trustworthy is because you cannot be able to access funds. The Royalq robot can never access your money. The robot serves for you 24 hours, 7 days. It never sleeps. And it is novice. The novice are rest assured. They can copy a strategy from someone who knows how to trade. You only pay when you win. So if you don't win, you don't pay. You can build a community and get extra bonuses via the referral program. It is competitive because it has the lowest annual fee ever. And it has an AI margin call, automate AI margin call to help you seize the market and earn stable profits, okay? And earn stable profits. So Royalq, managing and trading through the different exchanges. And we have Binance that gives us 383 coins for us to trade. We have HTX that give us 461 coins. We have Kraken with 21. We have OKX with 222 coins. We have Bybit with 218. We have Indodax with 28, and we have KuCoin with 100 plus coins that we can be able to trade. So basically, this is the introduction page. And here they tell us, let's get started on our journey. And so you can download it via the Google Play Store. Basically, you must use a link to help you win better. And we have the App Store, and basically we have the download this side, okay? Now let's get started onto our classes. If you are following, give me a yes in the chat. If you are following, give me a yes in the chat. If you are following, give me a yes in the chat. I want to know if you are following. Okay. Now here we have tutorials, we have announcement, and here we have different languages. I believe very, very soon, I usually want to promise different countries. If you are speaking a specific language, especially speaking to Royalq, because one of the languages that are most common in Uganda is called Luganda. And I believe that Luganda can be put on this platform, like I've done before. So I believe our work ethics can be respected across the world. So here, my role here is to sign in, not to sign up. So I will come and log into the web version here with my details. Okay, with my details. I hope it could be okay. If you all agree that it is okay for me, so I can log in using the QR code to scan and then log in, or I can basically put in my password and be able to be able to log into my account. Remember, Royalq gives us security, so I will. I don't know, but for the meantime, those of you that are watching us, I may not be able to expose my password. Hope it's okay with everybody. Okay. Those that have been watching us, the other side, I have switched off the video simply because I'm not willing to expose my password. I hope no one has a bad omen about that. I hope no one has a bad moment. So I'll basically now drag this. I don't know why it's not moving. It is not reaching, so it's bringing error. So just a minute. Make sure that I think it's my network. Yeah. So I'll fit in the puzzle. And so now I will enter the Google authentication page. And there's something I want to train. So I will now come and type in my Google Authenticator. So these people the other side, having logged into my account, I'm now back so that I could not expose my account. So basically, I'll now log in and it has said finished. And basically, I'm now into my account. Okay, so it starts with an announcement, which I'm going to ignore. I'm going to ignore the announcement. And here, it opens up at the first page. And basically, I hope all of you can see it says the quantitative investment robot makes easy, one-click start, and then it brings in the word quantitative. Now, before I go very detailed about quantitative, allow me, ladies and gentlemen, that are watching my tutorial today, explain the following. One, it's a quantitative. It means that our trading strategies, are going to be based on mathematics. So we are going to give instructions to this robot without us being on the market. And that is very important. We're going to give instructions to this robot that in our absentia, we want you to go to our investment platform where we have put capital. We have put our capital in the Binance account. We have put our capital in OKX. Maybe we have put our capital in Bybit, anywhere. And so we are going to go into these robots. And the instructions that we are going to provide my brothers and sisters listening to me must be of two ways. What the robot should do when the market makes profit, and what the robot should do when the market goes against us. So these are the two instructions we are going to give the robot. And when we provide these two instructions, I want to give you confidence that we do not need to be market. Once we have provided these instructions, then it's robot that is going to do the rest of the work. Okay? All right. So in the coming space you see here, you can see that the robot is giving us announcements. And these announcements are easy, that now we can be able to trade in two different markets. We can be able to trade in the spot market. And you can also be able to trade in the futures market. And let me tell you, friends, trading is very easy if you have a strategy. Okay? So Alan, happy to have you. Just follow through. You can tell me, and we can be able to continue. Don't worry. So we can be able to trade in the spot market, and you can also be able to trade in the futures market. As the team, I just want to be specific. I want you to understand what is the difference between these two markets. Because once you get the difference, the rest is going to be very easy for you. Now, the spot market has characteristics. One, it's a one-way market. Okay, it's a one-way market. Okay? It's a one-way market. And when we speak one way, it is that you buy here and you sell here. So it doesn't matter what was your entry in the market. where you entered from, as long as the market price above your entry point or your entry price, when the market will rise by your take profit, the robot will always sell. I don't know if I'm making sense. The robot will always sell. So you don't need to get scared about the direction of the market. So you are supposed to provide instructions to what this robot will do from your entry price when the market goes up and your entry price when the market goes down in a mathematical way. And that's what we call quantitative. And then in futures, you are doing what we call a prediction. You are doing what we call, I call it a prediction. You are trying to define and say, from where this coin is going, I expect this coin to go up. So here, friends, the main difference is when you put in $100 and you buy, let me say, 5 Bitcoins, it doesn't mean 1 Bitcoin is $100. I'm just giving an example. Even when the market goes down, you remain with 5 Bitcoins. Here, you own the asset. You know, this is one of the important things about the stock market. You own the asset. But in the futures, you are entering a contract. So you don't own coins. You are entering a contract. And when you are entering a contract, you are trying to, the contract I have with you is that Bitcoin is at, let me say, at $50,000. And I $1,000. You don't own these Bitcoins. You don't own the Bitcoins. It's just a contract. It means that if Bitcoin doesn't go to $60,000, you lose the contract. And in the contract, it means you lose the assets. Because it's the contract. In the contract, maybe you are saying Bitcoin will more than $1,000. It is a contract. So if you brought in your 5 Bitcoin here, and the market did not do as you expect, you lose the contract because you don't own the asset. You brought in your assets to the contract. Give me a 2 in the chat if I've created the difference. Give me a 2 in the chat if I've created the difference for you this afternoon or where you are joining us from. Give me a 2 in the chat. So you just need to get the 2 differences and then you are able to be able to enjoy the session. Okay. Now, friends, please pay very close attention. And repeating. So you need to follow through because I just want to stay here for 1 hour because I'm a little bit weak, so I don't have the time to be repeating and repeating. So I request you to pay close attention. But the beauty is the meeting is already streaming live. From this, if we try to scroll down on the web version here, let's try to see if we could move down. So it means here we are done. So let me read. Okay, so I hope now I'll see. So here we are done, and down here. Okay, so now let's visit the market. Let me just go straight to the market. So here is the market. And here the market, we want to get real-time quotes. This is the web. It's not your app. So the words are just different, but the perception is the same. So here we have I've just moved from home and come directly to the market. And here we have more which I've not tapped on. So the latest announcement, invite a friend. So basically, I have not gone into, I've also not gone into transactions here. So where do I want to transact? So I've not gone there. I've just gone to the web balance. You can see the exchange or the web version is very clear. Here it says spot, and here it says contract. So when you choose contract, you want to trade in futures. When you should spot, you want to trade in the spot market. Give me a 3 in the chat if that is clear as we continue with our classes. Give me a 3 in the chat if that's clear as we continue with our classes. 3 in the chat. Someone says my audio is not clear. Is my audio clear? Let me know. Is my audio clear? I improve my efficiency by switching off my video. Let me know, is my audio clear? I do not want to listen from one person. Someone says your audio is not clear. Don't cry, it's breaking. Is my audio clear? Do not type for me threatening words. Very bad. I can't even tell. You answer. Is it clear or not? Do not write threatening words. Just say it is breaking. It's clear. It's not. Those words are. But don't threaten. Is it okay now? Bumpy. No, it's not. Huh? I need to change. Okay, all right. Let me see. Am I clear now? I think I need a kweberera in Uganda. Am I clear now? Am I clear now? Working now. What's up? Am I clear? Yes. Better. We might a lot of time trying to solve. Test microphone. How about there? Especially the people that are on Zoom. How about there? Am I clear? Am I clear now? People on Zoom, am I clear? People on Zoom. Wapi? Was? Okay. What will I do? Still broken. How is my network now? How about now? Yes, I know those that are watching me via TikTok, you can hear me, but I'm running a live session with the team here. So I know you can hear me, but those that are on Zoom cannot hear me. So I'm just confirming with those on Zoom as I continue. Oh, okay, I hope now we can move on. Okay, I hope now we can move on. Give me a 1 in the chat if we can continue. Give me a 1 in the chat if we can now continue. I hope now we can move on. All right. Okay. Uh, those of you, someone is there. I doubt if there is an echo, because now if there is an echo, is there an echo? Someone says there is an echo. Is there an echo? Then I think someone says there is an echo. Now then I need to do a lot more now. I'm not going to spend a lot of time. There is an echo, then I'm going to. Oh, I need to check somewhere here. Someone saying it's clear. Someone saying there is an echo. No. I need now to. We have the I have the time. It's you as the time. We have the time. Whose time? It's you as the time. I don't have the time. I'm here for just a minute. So if you expect that I'm here to stay, you're dreaming, my brother. It's you as the time. You don't have the time. But the YouTube this side is off. You has time. So let me so that it's you as the time. Okay. This right back here. Back here. Uh-uh. See now it's a long journey now. Let me just and see. Okay, so let me start over again, but very fast. So we are going to visit an open website, royalqs.com. Okay. Okay, because now I'm moving at a faster hour. Yeah, I'm supposed to be here. I hope now it's fine. Those who had issues. Someone says we have the time. I don't have the time. I'm supposed to just be here for 1 hour. Then I move on. Okay, those that okay, let me get it here. Okay, those watching me live somewhere, so I'll just get my camera on one side. Okay, I'll stop sharing. But for you, just a minute. So I'm gonna log in. Drag this here. Then get in the QR code. Okay, good. All right, so I'm now in again, and I will share now my video. So I'm now in again. Okay. Now this is Royalq, and I'm going to just go straight to the markets. And so here, this is where we have been. So those watching me on Zoom, are we okay now? Because I want now to move on. Are we okay? Those watching me on Zoom, are we okay? Good. My friend, if you have the time, don't worry. You can go and watch this. It's going to be recorded. It's already on the YouTube. So we can go in now in the spot market, or we can go in the shares. And we can choose any exchange of our choice. I don't know what happened, but those that have been watching us live on TikTok, TikTok has banned the live. It is also another, I don't know what we shall do with it because it's another challenge with TikTok. Has banned it live. But I don't see anything I did, so I wish them another good time. So we are now on to, okay, so this is spot. So it can be spot in Binance, it can be spot in HTX, it can be spot in Indodax, in Kraken, in Bybit, in OKX, in KuCoin, and in M. These these are the trading pairs. Now, in here, the trading pairs can be traded by last price. So we can sort them by last price. By 24-hour turnover, all change strategy we can use. So we are going to pick a coin of our choice. Okay, so we are going to pick a coin of our choice and see if we can trade. So we are going to pick 1,000 sats. We are going to pick 1,000 sats. As a coin, 1,000 sats. Our coin of us. So here, basically, you can choose to go straight to USDT, have all the pairs visible, it's up to you. These are the coins that have been added, and here you could, so these ones, I'm on the added ones, so they have been added. So I don't want to add. So basically, I want now to set up a strategy. So I'll tap on strategy. Right, so I'll tap on strategy. And so the pair will appear. So when the pair appears, like it is visible on machine, on a PC, it's a little visible, and we have different pairs, different zones that we can see. And so here we have the spot, which was our piece of the trade that we chose with the spot market, and we have different trades. So we have martingale strategy board. And it is important for you to understand what is martingale. You know, it's a simple principle. What is martingale? What do we mean? By separate. Now, this is one of the best businesses. Imagine, friends, a farm. Okay. Farming may not bring out what I want to explain. You are a car dealer. You run a car dealership. But then this may not also bring out. Let me say you buy eggs, but someone may say, okay, let me use you buy oranges or tomatoes. And so you go to farmer A, and find farmer A is selling a barrel of oranges at $200. That's the price. Then you go to farmer B and you find he's selling at a cheaper price. Let me say $100. Then you go to farmer C and farmer C is selling at $50. Then you go to farmer D selling at $20. So when you just came in, the price of farmer A was $200, and maybe you invested $500. Just a minute. So here, you get to buy one barrel at $200, and you bought one barrel. So when you found farmer B, invested $200, and you find when you invested, how many barrels of oranges will you get? How many barrels of oranges will you get? Some answers in the chat. How many barrels of oranges will you get when you take the same $200 to farmer B? How many of oranges will you get? How many barrels of oranges will you get? How many barrels of oranges will you get? Am I still here? Thank you, Tina. So you'll get 2 barrels of oranges. You still brought in the same $200 here. How many barrels of oranges will you get? If you brought in $200 still on farmer C, how many barrels of orange will you get? You'll get 4. When you still took the same $200 and bought from farmer D, how many barrels will you get? Around 8. So the martingale strategy bought, here you are buying with the same price, but you are getting a different quantity. So the martingale strategy bot is enabling you to buy at different prices and sell at once. So what the robot will do, it will look at the average price of your different passing times. So you bought at 200, you bought at 100, you bought at 50, you bought at 25. When you add this is 300, 350, 375, 375. When we divide this by 4, what do we get? When we divide this by 4, what do we get? And that is martingale. 375 divide by 4, you'll get 93. So you see, your selling price, you will not wait for the price to return back to $200 per barrel. Am I making sense to someone? You will not wait for the price to return back to $200 per barrel. Those of you who cannot hear me, break maybe of Zoom, you can join TikTok. You can join TikTok. It's very clear that side. You can join YouTube. It's very clear that side. It's not good. And you cannot follow on Zoom. Go to TikTok. Go to TikTok. Go to TikTok. Go to Zoom. Go to YouTube. If your audio is not clear for you on Zoom, by the way, you can try that side. Okay? Not to affect anyone. Because I've tried and I will not sleep here. If it is not clear for you on Zoom, someone says the audio keeps breaking, then that's network. If Zoom is clear for you, stay on Zoom. Me, I'm not going to sleep here for the whole day for something that can be done in a few minutes. So that is martingale. So the martingale, it means that the robot is buying for you at different prices and then it sells at once. But the beauty about this martingale strategy bot is that it has special features. So when you are providing your instructions to the robot, to what the robot will do when the market rises and to what the robot will do when the market goes down, these special features are very key when the market is going down. So when the robot buys the first time, the second, the third, and the fourth, any take profit you put as your take profit will work for these ones. But when the market goes from the fifth up to 999 calls, these ones, the robot can buy each independently and sell each independently. You know, it can buy for you 500 calls and it keeps giving you profit even if the robot has not sold the first four it bought. Why? Because it has special features of making sure that calls from the fifth going down, each is independent. That's why in our trading, we don't go in for the greedy bot. We go in for the martingale strategy bot. Now, beautiful. Now, let me explain something phenomenal that caught my attention today. Royalq has introduced the ability and the power for people to make consistent, I want my words to be clear, consistent profits by introducing artificial intelligence AI that uses indicators to trade. Friends, it's now very easy for anyone to make profit at any time by using indicators. And what Royalq has done has looked at these three indicators. One, the MACD, two, the KDJ, three, the RSI. That you can provide instructions. You know, in our previous training, we have been trading by instructing our robot to enter at a certain price. But you can now instruct the robot to enter using a certain indication of the indicator. For example, you know, when we are trading, for me personally, when I'm doing my analysis, I use trend lines, me as a trader. I use the horizontal line, me as a trader. I don't use everything in trading. I use the RSI as an indicator, and I use the Fibonacci. You may not use mine. These are my four. And whenever these speak a language I understand, me, I enter coin. If I draw my trend lines and my trend line is broken, if I draw my horizontal line and it gives me an area of support and resistance, if I find my RSI in the oversold area. You know, the most biggest challenge in trading that I've discovered so many people have is that when you are trading, you need to trade with the emotion of others. Emotions of others. And this is where the business is. And the principle is simple. Where is the principle of trading with emotions? It is using the emotion of fear and greed to trade. Many people don't like it, but me, I like using fear and greed to trade. Why? When I see the market going down, I know so many people have fear. They are moving out of the market. So it is an opportunity for me to find a perfect entry in the market. And one of the best indicators that does this for you to know that people have feared, they're running out of the market, is called the RSI. And allow me, ladies and gentlemen, bring you this indicator to your understanding so that you start making money with the Royalq. Those of you that are on Zoom, you can, and those on TikTok, you can at least have a picture. You can at least have a picture. So I've tapped on the RSI and I'll choose the 15 minutes to be specific. And this RSI, if you are able to see here, I don't know why, I think it's the lights. I think it's the lights. I think it's the light. I needed to play with it. So the RSI is here and it has figures. I don't know what has happened. Some parameters are not visible. Is it because I'm sharing my screen? There are certain parameters that are not visible here. I don't know, is it because I've shared my screen, but I don't know. Is it because I've shared my screen? Sorry. I don't know if it's because I've shared my screen, but let me try. So the RSI here, there are three RSIs in your Royalq. Okay, this is the RSI. I don't know how to make it bigger. I don't know how to make it smaller. When I double tap in here, I don't know how to increase the. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'll get the charts the other side and then just work on the RSI. Let me see if here there is a cursor again that could pull this one the other side. No. Okay, so the RSI. Okay. These RSIs are three. I don't know why now it is not clear to what I want. My network. Okay. But let me try to explain. So at the side here, those on Zoom are still around. So at the side here, there is 0. Okay. At the side here, there is 0 and there is 100. These are on your Royalq. The side there is 0 and on top there is 100. Now, these RSIs that you see here, there are 3. Okay. We have a 6, we have a 12, and we have a 24. This is length. Length means that the RSIs that you are seeing here, the 6 RSI, this one, is looking at the previous 6 candles. Okay. The 12 that you see here is looking at the last 12 candles. And the 24 that you see here is looking at the last 24 candles. It is length. And because this one is looking at a few candles, the RSI will be very fast. I don't know if I'm making sense to someone. And since this one is looking at more candles, the RSI will be medium. And since this one is looking at many candles, the RSI will be a little bit slower. That's the difference. So if someone is using this one to trade, they will have a different result. If someone is using this one to trade, they will have a different results. If someone is using this one to trade, they will have a different results. This one might get out of the market faster. This one might get out of the market a little bit slower or moderate. And this one might get out of the market when it's a little bit slower. Am I making sense to someone? Why? Because they are looking at a different time frame. Am I making sense to someone? Especially those on Zoom. Am I making sense to you? I don't know why the numbers have not been able to show up here, but I'll find a problem why it has happened like that. Now, when you are going to use your robot to trade for you using the RSI, it is important for you to know that when the RSI is below this line here, 20, if it is below here, 20, it means that people have feared and sold. They have run away of the market when the RSI is down here at 20. This is called, this area here is called oversold. People have sold their assets, maybe because of newsy. You know, there are people who trade via propaganda. They have sold, they have feared, so they have sold, they are out of the market. And once it is this side, once the RSI is this side here, and that's why most people want now to trade. And I usually call these ones gamblers. They want to trade when the RSI is above 80 here. And here, people have overbought. You know, from my little experience is that people want to get into coins that are doing well now. Give me a 2 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. If someone is seeing a coin is pumping, that's when that's why you see the people that send no to cryptocurrency outside there. They usually come into crypto. Let me say when Bitcoin is doing well. Everybody is talking about Bitcoin. Everybody is talking about crypto. And that's why they hate crypto. They want to come into the market when everything is glittering like gold. They don't want to be like a business person who wants to buy when things are cheap. They want to buy when things are expensive. That's why they hate crypto. Okay, they want to come into markets. They want to come into financial markets when things are expensive. You see, right now Bitcoin is seated at around, let me say, $50,000 to $60,000 in that average. People don't want to buy, but I want to promise you, when the market will get to $100,000, everybody would like not to miss out. They would like not to miss out. And as a good trader, you do not need to behave that way. I don't know if I'm making sense. You don't want to come in here when everybody has overbought, when the market has reached the overbought area. You want to come in when people have sold. This is where there is opportunity. There is no opportunity here. The opportunity here is over. The people who entered when the coin was oversold, they are now selling. And when they are selling, they sell with you. So you drop down the market. Am I making sense? Give me one in the chat if I'm making sense. So you don't want to enter the market when people have overbought. That's why it is very bad for you as a trader to chase a pumping coin. Because you are chasing a coin that is doing well. You are chasing a coin that is doing well. And as you are chasing this coin that is doing well, these guys are in profit. Let me ask, and I need an answer to help you understand. If I bought this coin around here, okay, let me say around here, and now I'm in a profit of $500. Do you expect me to sell or do you expect me to keep the coin? Some answers in the chat. Do you expect me to sell? Do you expect me to keep the coin? Some answers in the chat. Do you expect me to sell? Do you expect me to keep the coin? I entered this coin from down here. I'm now in a profit of $500. Do you expect me to keep the coin? Do you expect me to sell and take my profit? Basically, I will sell and take my profit. So when I sell here, and for you, you come in and buy. You come in and buy here. I will take my profit, but for you, you will enter what we call a floating loss. You will drop down with this coin. And you see, even if it tries to reduce the negativity, it goes back down again, comes up a little bit, goes down back again. Why? Because you entered at a higher price. So you find that you will stay in this coin for a long period of what? Period of time. Now I have a question. Is it good to buy a coin when it is pumping? Some genuine answers. You know, this is just general knowledge. Is it good for you to buy this coin at a higher price as a trader, as an investor who wants to make money? Is it good for you? And this is what most people who join our business, they do. And then they complain. I have been in this coin for this time. Oh, I'm not making anything. You see me. No, the business has been simplified for you. You do not want to buy when the market has overperformed. You want to buy when the market has underperformed, so that when it performs, you make profit. And that is as simple as that. I don't know why many people chase coins that are doing well and they want to be part of the bandwagon. It's called the bandwagon effect. You just need to buy low and sell high. Now you see people start, it depends. You see people start giving excuses. It depends at how it has pumped. As long as you want to gamble, then allow me inform you that cryptocurrency is not for you. Am I making sense to someone? If someone wants to gamble, then this is not for you. This is not gambling. This is not gambling. You are bringing your hard-earned money to make more money. Do not play with it. Am I making sense to someone? Do not play with your money. Do not try. It is not gambling, it is business. Am I making sense to someone? This is business. There is no farmer who has purchased oranges and he finds that oranges at like coffee previously. You see, coffee previously has been very expensive in Uganda. There are farmers who bought when the price was very low and sold high. They sold the coffee. Now there were those that jumped onto the purchase. Hey, coffee. Now they bought high. Now prices are low. I have a question. Don't you think that these farmers that bought this coffee when prices are high now need to keep this coffee until prices will go high again? That's trading. You see, now a farmer who bought coffee when the prices are high and now prices are down for coffee, they need to keep the coffee until prices will go high again. Am I making sense to someone? They need to keep the coffee until prices are high again. So, as a trader, you do not need to involve yourself in a coin that is seeing good results because you want to make profit. It's very key. Why? Because no matter how high this coin is going, people will sell and this coin will come down. It doesn't matter. I've seen coins that have gone high 1,000%. you will need to wait when this coin moves down and you make your purchase at a lower point so that when it rises, you sell and make profit. You can keep that simple principle. For you, you will always smile. I don't know if I'm making sense to someone. For you, you will always smile. As others complain, you will always smile. As they chase that coin that is doing well for you, you will always smile. Sometimes they might be lucky. You know, luck always brings issues. Sometimes someone might be lucky. Maybe he traded TNS, the one for yesterday, and he entered. It gave 5%. Then he entered. It gave 3%. Then he entered. It gave another 3%. Then he entered. And now it dropped with him. Because he was making this profit, this is called just being lucky. But when they sell on you at the tip of the mountain, you will stay in this coin for a long period. So you need to wait until prices will go back here, which can take a long time. So are you trading or you are now taking your time? So you see now you are not trading. Why? Because you wanted to be successful faster. Why? Because you wanted a shortcut. Why? You wanted to double your money. Why? You wanted to be the richest man or lady within a short period of time. Am I making sense to someone? Am I making sense to someone? There's no shortcut. There's no shortcut. You know, making money has no shortcut. Making money, even in financial markets, has principles. And once you break the principles, for you, you will always be a complainer about the opportunity. And people who have mastered the discipline, that's why many traders say trading is easy. And like I teach a lot, only enter the market when the market meets your requirements. That's why today I'll teach the RSI only. The other day I teach the market. So when you decide to become perfect on the RSI, only enter when the RSI gives that opportunity. If it doesn't, it's okay. Because it will give the opportunity. You must have discipline. Money is made by disciplined people. Money is not made by people who are hyped. That's why everybody is not wealthy. Because wealth doesn't stay in hype. Wealth doesn't stay in hype. It's like making money from financial markets. It does not stay in hype. It stays where there is discipline. It only stays where there is discipline. Even in making money using your software, you will need discipline. You only trade when the market meets your requirement. If it doesn't meet your requirement, don't enter the market. So the requirements are like this. And like I'm going to show you how we are going to set up our trade. We have understood that if it's above 80 here, this coin has been over what? When it's above 80, the coin has been over what? When it's above 80, the coin has been over what? Some answers. When it's above 80, the coin has been over what? Let me know some answers in the chat. When it's above 80, the coin. Okay, here is Caroline Divi from Uganda. Since yesterday, I started using the RSI the way you taught us. 3 coins are already out and it works perfectly. When it's above 80, the coin has been over what? And once you confuse these, you are done. The coin has been overbought. Don't copy a wrong answer. You see, when you copy a wrong answer, you get wrong results. I usually love this story. When I was still in class, there was this student we thought that was very wise. So one day while we were in the class, this guy gave us a wrong answer. And so we all wrote our wrong answer onto our answer sheets. And most of us failed. Why? Because don't copy a wrong answer, understand. Copying a wrong answer is very bad. Since let me wait and see. So you always wait. So when someone posts the answer, you repeat. A wrong answer? When the RSI, it starts from 0. And if the market rises from 0 and goes up 80, above 80, this coin has been overbought. The buyers have overbought and the market has shot high. And once the market falls down like here, this coin has been oversold. Now, in between here, there is a 50 line that is imaginary. So between 20 and 80, the market is neutral. So once the RSI here between 80, it is neutral. You just need to understand these three. And now I want to give you a perfect solution. Using the Royalq robot, you can become a millionaire. You can basically, now it is very easy for you to become a millionaire. Now here, after teaching you how we are going to enter our trades, we are now going to learn the seventh wonder of this world, and that is compounding. How are you going to turn your little capital into millions of dollars? Okay, I've basically seen my accounts grow. I don't focus on so much in trading. I focus on something small and keep doing it over time. Okay, now what is trading? Before I go to my what is trading, because this is where most people miss out, especially if you want to trade. Trading, to me, is taking small profits repeatedly over time. Small profits repeatedly over time. I don't like this mindset of taking big profits. You know, when you trade and you take little profits repeatedly over time, you don't get issues. You grow your money, you live a good lifestyle. So you take small profits repeatedly over time. And trading is not to chase profit. One of the reasons why most people suffer with trading, they want to chase profit. Trading is not chasing profit. Trading is winning a trade. Trading is winning a trade. You don't focus as a trader, you don't focus on making profit. You focus on winning trades. And those of you who cannot automate Royalq because you don't have capital, the more trades you win, the more money you make. As simple as that. So the more trades you win, the more trades you win, the more successful you become. Now let's set up using the RSI indicator, since now we have seen it down here on our chart. So here we are going to enter our template. Okay, we are going to enter our template. We are going to enter our template. And down here is our trade. Okay. Now, here is our strategy already in. Already our settings are in. I'm not going to go into settings. The margin calls are okay. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Okay, so just a minute, especially people that side. People on Zoom, can you see my screen now? Just, I'm not going to go into setting up of a strategy. I'm not going to go into setting up a strategy, but I'm just going to choose one of the many. So I'll choose one of the many. And then, okay. Now here, I just want to go to RSI. That's where I want to put my focus. Nothing much. So we are going to come down here. We want to use the RSI indicator for our trading. So now we come down here and we want to trade. One, our strategy is one shot. Another one may choose to make it cycle, but it's one shot. We want our robot to buy once. When the market rises, it should sell. So we have really been able to enter our strategy successfully in the coin. Okay. So the strategy is here, manually create. Replenishments are margin calls, and it is on one shot. So after having done with that, we now want to use the RSI. So let me see here. I will tap on more. Let me first look through here. Just a minute. Here they do not show it. So let me just go back. Thought they show it here. Strategy. Okay. No. Don't start the robot. I don't know whether they have worked on this here. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. Let me find out where the challenge is. Sub-bin mode. Manually, more one shot. Isolated. Strategy, one shot. Okay, there could be just a difference in the approach. So let me just go here and I see if it is down here. Just a minute. Let me see where the difference is. I'm not using the phone. I don't see it clearly displayed here on the web. But if you're on your phone, I can just adjust. If you're on the phone, I don't know, maybe they have not added it up here because it's not visible here on the PC version. The good thing, I wanted to deliver this and it's clear now. This, if you are using a PC, you can be able to see that. If you are moving in from one indicator to another, those of you that love this indicator called the MACD, once you will come here, you can also see the parameters are here when you are using the PC. But now let me change to a phone because I don't see it visible here so that we can continue. Let me change it to a phone. Let me change it to a phone for clarity. Okay. Now I pick 1000 sats. So here, and maybe I pick Sun The phone is a little bit more flexible to this. Remember, this indicator works in the 15 minutes time frame. I would personally advise before you go to the RSI, the other side, because now when you tap on RSI here on your screen here, you'll find that the RSI may differ here on your screen, down on your phone. The RSI, this one, it has a 24 RSI and it has a 6 and a 14. So you need to look very clear. Now that is 15 minutes there, and this is 15 minutes. So first look at this RSI here so that you don't sweat. This is the one of the easiest ways here. These lines are 3. Those on, I think on, let me try to make it clear. These lines are 3. This one is 20. This one is 50. This one is 100. So you all know that when the RSI is in between 20 and 80, which is around here, it is neutral. Now you see that the arrows that's looking at the last 14 candles is at 32. I have a question. Is it in the oversold? Is it in the overbought, or it is neutral? Just giving an answer. Let me know. Let me know. Is it in the oversold? Is it in the overbought, or it is neutral? Thank you. Now, when we look here, everybody is selling. Is there opportunity here, or there is no opportunity? People are selling. Is there opportunity here, or there is no? They are showing you how people are feeling in the market. Is there opportunity here, or there is no opportunity? Some answers in the chat. Now, why is it that people want to trade coins like these ones? Why when everybody is buying? I don't understand. Why do you want to buy when everybody is buying? Is there opportunity here, or there is no opportunity? Some answers in the chat. Opportunity is over here. There is a strong buy. Is there opportunity, or there is no opportunity? Why do you want to go here? Because what is about to happen? Tell me, what is about to happen? Give me some answers. What is about to happen? Give me some answers. What is about to happen? I don't want to cause confusion to anyone. What is about to happen? What is about? What's a strong buy? What is about? What's up? They are going to start what? Now let me, when they start to sell and the market returns down here, what's going to happen? Now, the reason why Royalq has chosen for you 15 minutes. The reason why Royalq has chosen for you 15 minutes, because in 15 minutes, the market can repeatedly go out, come down to oversold, go back to overbought, come down to oversold, go back to overbought, come down to oversold. If you have understood that, give me a yes in the chat. Royalq knows in 15 minutes, the market will repeatedly go back to oversold, come down to overbought. So, is it good for you as an investor? Look at it. We will see the RSI that's at 70 to happen. Give me some answers. About to happen. To happen. Give me some answers in the chat. The RSI is at 70. If it was a cross mark and this is 80, it's around here. Now, is it good for you to buy now? Because the coin is doing well. The coin is giving money. Is it good for you with your hard-earned money? Is it good for you with your hard-earned money to buy here? Is it good for you? It is not. The risk is very high. Thank you so much. The risk is very high. The risk is very high. The risk is very, very high. So that's why me, as others keep complaining about the opportunity, I can pick any coin, my choice, any of my choice, in a 15 minutes time. Before I my RSI, I don't know why it's not moving. It's network. Now, these are the lines. First, how are people feeling in the market? How are people feeling in the market? Do they want to buy? Do they want to sell? How are people feeling in the market? Look at people's feelings. How are people feeling in the market? Do they want to buy? Do they want to sell? Give me some answers. Want to buy? Do you want to sell? How are people feeling in the market? Are they buying? Are they selling? Give me some answers in the chat. Now, you who is the investor, what do you do? You who is the investor, what do you do? You who wants to invest. If they are selling, you who wants to invest, what do you do? What do you do? I want to thank you. Because there is opportunity. I don't know why. You want to buy because now there is opportunity. You don't want to come in when everybody is buying. You want to come in when everybody is. Give me some answers in the chat. You want to come in when everybody is one. So before you pick a coin, before you become excited and making money, before you come and pick polling Excel, first look at how people are feeling in 15 minutes. It is new here. It is new. There is a strong. Look at the RSI. Look here. How are they feeling? You buy when everyone is selling. You don't buy when everybody is buying. Am I making sense to someone? Give me a yes in the chat. Let me return. Give me a yes in the chat. If we are the risk, how is risk here? If you look at people's feelings and RSI, how is the risk? So you find that the risk, if this is 20, this is 80. You say, oh, it's above 50. It means very soon it's above here, unless you are good in the market. If you are not yet good, I want to tell you, do not buy when the risk is high. You want to buy when risk is low. I'm to someone, buy. You want to buy when the risk is low. That's how it, that's why I can't start where they are. Look at markets. 15 minutes. Let me connect again here. Let me connect. Can you see my screen again? I'm supposed to I'm about to finish. But we've able to learn something. Have I simplified? Have I simplified? Have you been able to learn something? Have I simplified something for you today? Have I simplified something for you today? Let me know. Have I simplified something for you? Focus on one. Master one. You know, when people are learning to trade, they want to focus on everything. Focus on one. Learn one. When you learn one, you'll be able to win better. Now, I know that someone might complain 15 minutes. I see this coin. Someone is saying, Julius, it is 15 minutes. I see this coin is going down. But did you know that when I keep buying as the market is moving down, I'll make more profit? So you see, what are people feeding? Are they buying? Are they selling? Okay, now here, they are in between strong sell and strong buy. Then you look at the value of the other side. This one first. It means it is just around here. And either trade this or wait for the one that is a little bit cheap. Then I look at technical. This one is at 48. So it is neutral. Okay. Now let me look for this one that is this side. Someone who is saying neutral. I don't want to go into in between. I'm looking for the best opportunity possible. Then I come any coin of your choice. Any just that I have favorite coins, just that. The coins I love best. Now here there is concentrated opportunity. Everybody is selling. How many of you see the concentrated? This one is called concentrated opportunity. Everybody is selling. Concentrated. Now people have been asking us, how do you make $100 a day? When I see that the opportunity is too much, I buy with more money. Give me a one in the chat if I've answered you. People who say, when I see that the opportunity is too, I buy with more money. People ask us, how do you make $500 a day? When I see that the opportunity is too much, I don't come in here with $5. No, I don't come in here with $10. The opportunity Is it too much? Am I making sense to someone? I come in with more money. Everybody is running away. Even the coins. You see here, the opportunity too much. Am I making sense to someone? I come in with more money. I don't come in a joking style. Farmer, who's a farmer with cheap oranges. I was buying $1. I don't come in with $200. I now double my money. I come in with 1,000. I'm making sense to someone. People ask us, I found a good opportunity. People usually ask, how do you make it? 1,000 a day. When I find good, I don't joke. No, it's big money because the market has supplied. This is called supply in trading. The market has supplied. It has supplied the oranges of 1,000 sats at there is. So there is more supply. How many of us can see there is demand? How many of us can see there is demand? This is supply. There is demand. Now, when demand comes in, here I leave. I take my profit and go. Now, some of you enter when there is demand. Now, demand is here. Let me show you. You see, someone was here. Let me show you this coin. You see, this is demand has been filled. But let me take you to the history. Let me use 4 hours. Or let me use 1 hour to see if I could get a picture somehow. Supply, demand, supply, demand. Am I clear? Am I clear? Now, for me, I don't sweat. I know this coin called 1,000 sats is a very good coin. I don't want to deny it. It's a very good coin. It moves with the frequency of Bitcoin. It means now Bitcoin is down. It is supply. Things are cheap. I don't play. That's why I want to end the Zoom. I come and I trade. I say, okay, hey. So when it does this, may I move out? Now for you, hey, 1,000 sats is pumping. 1,000 sats is pumping. We have made our money. If it goes to heaven, let it continue. Once it reaches back, me, I'm out. I move on. For you, you are there. Who has seen 1,000 sats? Who has seen 1,000 sats? We have already made the money. We are out. Who has seen? Where are you when it was down? You are chasing the market. Have we learned something today? You are chasing the market. Me, when I see it pumping, I rest my case. Let them make money. Even if for me, you post for me $1,000 in profit, it is not my money. It's your money. It's none of my business. It's none of my business. Why? I look, are people selling? Yes. If people are selling, here there is business. Make sure you also trade with margin calls. You don't enter with all your $1,000. You see, they told us there is opportunity. No, because why? They can continue to sell more. Am I making sense to some? So as I come to the end of my training, have you been able to learn something? So now we want to put in the stochastic RSI. Sorry for that. It was network, power. We want now to put in the stochastic RSI. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen, especially the people on Zoom? So we want now to put in the stochastic RSI. We want now to put in the stochastic RSI to trade anytime. Okay, so I'll pick 1,000 sats and I want to buy. I've seen already it is cheap, create. Already my strategy is in. I'm not here to teach strategies. So I'll tap on trade setting and I come here on advanced options. Now on the trigger price, I want to use the RSI. The first quality, I want when the first RSI. I want when the first RSI, the one that moves faster. I hope I've talked about that. The sixth one that moves faster. In 15 minutes. If it's moving faster in 15 minutes, I want it to buy. I have 3 areas. 1, less than. This is where people are getting confused and they keep calling me all the time. Less than. Now the market's going to go up. How many are you seeing that the market's now going up? I see messages. The market is pumping. Now, don't you think that those, the network has refused for those. Don't you think that those that bought when everybody was selling are now making money? Don't you think that those that bought when everybody was selling are now making money? Because there was supply. Everything was cheap in the market. Am I making sense to someone? Don't you think they are now making money? And that's how you trade. Now, those ones that bought when prices were high, they are now praying for the market to return. Am I making sense? So you want a faster RSI. Now, the parameters are 3. 1, oversold. 1, oversold. So if for you, you want the oversold parameter, choose it. You will always wait until this gets below 20, and then your robot will buy. Give me a 1 in the chat if that is clear. When your robot will go below 20, your robot will buy. If it's that what you are looking for, it will happen. When it is faster, this is a faster RSI, it will always do it for you. If you are someone who says, no, for me, I want when it is greater than what? You want it when it's greater than 20? You want it when it's greater than 20? Greater than 20 means, so I will first go and look at the RSI. What is the figure? Is it at 50? The one for 14? Is it at 60? Is it at 70? Is it at 40? Then I say it is at 40. So I want my RSI to buy when it's greater than 20. I already know a close figure that is happening in the market. So when I put greater than 20, when it will be at 40, it will buy. When it will be at 30, it will buy. When it will be at 31, it will buy. This is what I mean by greater than the figure I've put here. But when I put greater than 30, my best option, what do I mean? I have already seen that the RSI, the other side is at 40. So I want when it is greater than 30. What do I mean? I want greater than 30 means it could be at 31. It could be at 32. It could be at 40. It could be at 50. But I've already seen the other side, the average.
Then this is fast. Then I want on a very slow RSI, the one for 24. I also want it when it is greater than 30. Give me a yes in the chat. Now, for you, if you want less than, just understand what is less than. If you want less than 50, it means you mean 40, you mean 30, and below it is less than. For a faster RSI and a slow RSI. Or if you want one, do one. Am I clear? Is this hard or it is easy? Why are you not making money? It is up to you. You can choose one condition or you can choose two. Is it clear? Is it easy or it is hard? Why are you not making money? Why are you not making money? How do you sleep if you have not made $50 in this economy? You set your robot, you go and do other things. Once it sells, you come and look for another one and put in, do other things. Do you know you can even set 100 coins? What picks and it buys. Then it sells and gives you money. Have a nice Sunday, everyone. Thank you. I hope you have learned something. Have a nice Sunday. I wish you all the best. Let me go and take care of my family.